NOOK Turner, a noun that describes a true character, a once believed myth, but now the world will witness the rise of a king, thought to be dead, murdered by the police department, the judicial system, and drugged through the mud by hating-ass niggas. Only a few knew his true value, but that's all it took. This great figure returns to take his place and is prepared to destroy any and everything in his way. These are his words, his testament that'll be felt on every end of the earth. The gospel according to NOOK Turner.
NOOK Turner live and direct right now. Legendary shit. I do this for my people. I do this for my city. I do this for my blood. You know what it is.
NOOK Turner.
I'm a legend, everything I touch, turn to gold. I trust my city, now we rockin' like the Super Bowl. Who done did what I did? Helped the city down since Turner was a kid. Never grown man, still on the top of the list of the fence. And your bitch and I still love the kids. I'm a keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my niggas stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here so real ain't dead. Keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my niggas stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here so real ain't dead. NOOK Turner's a legend, not a preacher or reverend, but I still speak the truth in the booth. Ain't nobody ever did what I did in my city when the times got hard. Y'all niggas got spooked. Who had the keys to the town when he was 15? Had his own day in the city by 18. But still no congratulating, cause the ones that he tried to help just kept hating. I dusted off and kept skating. Knew what I wanted, so I had to go take it. Too many naysayers with their mouth open, so my bank had to make a statement. I ain't just talk about it, I did it. Walked out of City Hall with 6 digits. Then I took it all back to the block to change the way my niggas was living. Billboard magazine, I was in it. In the source, Nook's name was mentioned. I was rocking on commercial radio. Nigga, you was still sitting in detention. Nook is the man, you know that that's true. Cause when you see me, I see fear up in you. And when you see me, you see nothing but proof. I held it down for decades and still ain't through. Young nigga, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. Everything I touch, turn to gold. I touch my city, now we rocking like the Super Bowl. Who done did what I did? Held the city down since Turner was a kid. Never grown man, still on the top of the list of the fence. And your bitch and I still love the kids. I'm a keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my niggas stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here so real ain't dead. Keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my niggas stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here so real ain't dead. I'm a legend.
I seen my mama cry a river, seen my nigga get a package delivered, and now you know what, I don't see him no more. He won't be back till next September. It's a trap. I done seen the struggle, I seen the pain, I seen the glory. Determined to create a legacy, so my kids don't have to live the story I done seen. So I'm doing my best to try to protect their eyes. It hurts inside when they witness me being a bad guy. Just last night, had to pull my burner just to protect their lives. Rather be a killer than a sacrifice. I've been a victim more than half my life, so fuck the world, that's my advice. I leave this bitch without thinking twice. My heartbeat stops every time I see flashing lights, cause I'm shook by a routine traffic stop. Got me wondering if I'ma be alright. Jaded memories of grandma crib instantly turned to a crack house. The money look good, but I know the resource gon' destroy my hood, so I had to back out. My nigga, I done seen
it all. The struggle and pain, the thunder and rain. Don't wanna see it again. See it again. Cause I done seen it all. Seen it all.
I seen my Uncle O.D. with a needle stuck in his vein. Facial expression showed no pain, as if he was glad to leave this terrain. And it made me start wondering, is it better on the other side? No more grinding just to survive. No more people telling me lies. No more fam calling me for lock. Stressing cause I'm all that they got. If I had the keys like DJ Khaled, I'd make a move and go free the whole block. Cause I seen my brother get 40 years for a crime they know didn't deserve it. Gotta put a value on our own freedom, cause them white folks don't think that we worth it. I done seen it. It's designed to keep us poor while they pockets get fatter. It's a damn shame in this day and age, we gotta holler Black Lives Matter. What
I done
the fuck?
seen it. I done seen it all. Struggle and pain, the thunder and rain. Don't wanna see it
home, just me and my mother. Living in the gutter on the daily, seen myself another hard times made a nigga tough. That's why I never went a day without saying I love you. Put me in private school to try to make me smarter. That's when I realized we in a racist world. That's when I realized the real reason they didn't like me, cause I had the same skin color as my father. I got denied for the same reason that I got the pride. I never gave up and I never made an excuse. Kept it 100 with myself and didn't apologize. I stand here like a man, cause I done seen it all and I know the plan. That's why I'm screaming out that we can overcome, cause it's understood that I overstand. So don't knock me and don't judge me if you ain't never walked in my shoes. We out here hollering about some street cred shit, they got us all singing the blues. I done seen it. We should be winning, but we keep letting them distract us. If we stack up bread and unite, we become a factor. Believe me, I done seen it.
I done seen it all. The struggle and pain, yeah. The thunder and rain, yeah. Don't wanna see it again, no. See it again, cause I done seen it all. Seen it all.
Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Your message was heard, homie. Rest in heaven, Big Dre from 12th Street and Quasi Evans. We gotta fight to ensure our children have a better future, cause they deserve to see better days.
NOOK Turner.
What's up, everybody, man? We out here. You know what it is. NOOK Turner live. Hope you're doing well from wherever you're tuning in from, worldwide, Texas, wherever you at. We up in here. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. I couldn't think of nobody to do this better than you. So I appreciate you taking the time to actually come in here and do this. And you know the time I'm talking about.
Hey,
so.
yeah. That's what it is, man. We here, man. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, we just watched the video, man. Can you tell us a little bit about Seen It? What's going on with that?
Seen It basically was a song. It was like therapy to me. And I put it out to, basically, it made me feel better listening to the record. But it was crazy when I put it out. You had things in the universe and things actually happening, but you had Nipsey Hussle passed away. Then Big Dre from 12th Street, who's an East Side, Austin, Texas legend. You know, he got murdered at Givens Park. Then you had the death of Quasi Evans, who was like a humanitarian. He owned a Nakoa newspaper, and he was very instrumental in making sure that the black community was thriving for decades. And so all of that happened while I was actually putting the record together and doing the video. So it became more of a personal thing than anything. And I felt like people that hear it, you know, you could relate to
2019.
it. Yeah, I did it in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did a balloon release for Nipsey Hussle at Givens. They did a Big Dre tribute, and it was just the timing on it was perfect. And so I wanted to put that on the NOOK Turner Live event because I wanted people to actually feel that song, because I never really pushed it. But I think now with what's going on now in 2021, us in the middle of a pandemic and people going through it, just music is therapy. So, that's a song I think it'll help people get through their day.
I got you. So tell the people that are tuning in that might just be learning about you now. Who is NOOK Turner?
NOOK Turner, the man of many hats. I'm going to say it like this. NOOK Turner is the leader of Bread City. What Bread City is it symbolizes heaven on earth. When you think of heaven, you think of land of milk and honey. You think of streets paved to gold. You think of hallelujah, everything's good. I believe we weren't put on earth to suffer. And, we go through struggles, and that builds character, and we go through things to learn. But I really feel like for people on earth, there is a Bread City, which is a place of liberation and freedom, financial freedom, freedom from racism, freedom from drama, freedom to just be able to live your life and be who God made you to be. And so that's what NOOK Turner is all about. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm about my people. I love my people. I like to have fun and outlet, but I'm trying to tell everybody, get your mindset to make it to Bread City. And whatever that means to you, to me, it means liberation and true freedom to live your life.
Right.
So I'm an artist. I do youth advocate work. I create programs. I do voiceovers. I do everything. But my whole mission and everything I do is for liberation and getting everybody to Bread City.
Right. And then there's the Nat Turner aspect too. You want to talk about that? And
that's Nat Turner's my hero. Uh-huh. And so his insurrection, whether how big you think it is or how small you thought it was, it showed that when you're willing to die for something, you can actually make things change. That don't necessarily mean you have to die, but you have to be willing to sacrifice that tenacity right there is what's going to make the change. And so before I added the Turner to it, it was just NOOK. And Nook has been my name my whole life. My mama never called me my real name. So I don't even think she know my real name. But I added the Turner on it in, I think, 2012, 2013. Barnes & Noble dropped the Nook book. And you Google Nook, and all you see is these damn tablets, and I got lost in the sauce. So I was like, well, I need to add something to my name, but Nook is my identity. That's how I'm known. That's what I've made history with that name. So let me just pay homage to my hero, Nat Turner, and make it NOOK Turner. And because I'm still on that same mission. But then another piece to it is I got a chance to also pay homage to my mentor, Dorothy Turner, who late great activist here, who taught me so many things that put me in position. She was like a grandmother, a mother, a spiritual advisor. She was everything for me. And so it was like a twofold situation. I could rep my hero, Nat Turner, and keep that movement alive. And I could also, anytime you hear my name, you're going to think of Dorothy Turner. So, I always keep that alive every day. That's what I'm about.
So let's look into the future, man. What are you looking forward to next steps? What's happening next?
NOOK Turner is basically about to focus on music. Through my career, music is why I'm even here. So in a lot of the community things I've done, the travels, the different things I've made happen in the city, that was all because I'm an artist first. But me being an artist got lost in the sauce of everything else I was doing. So I've never been at 100% capacity being an artist. And so what I got in the future now is you're going to see NOOK Turner the way you should have saw it years ago. When I had things popping, when I was in the mix, when I had record labels bidding over me, and it was an opportunity for me really to change my life and my family life, I chose the city and I chose the community first. And so now I've done that, and now I know what I need to do on the other side to not only help the city, help my people, but me to get in position to where I can help myself in order to be that person that can reach back and get people in this bread city frame of mind.
Yeah, right now we're about to check out exclusive NOOK Turner classic. We did the classic.
It got to be a classic. It's been my biggest song worldwide.
Yeah,
so definitely.
We finna check out this record, man. Yin Yang Twins, NOOK Turner. I'm on it.
I'm on it. Nook, and I'm on it. Yin Yang Twins. I'm on
Hey,
it.
DJ, crank this up. We set the club on fire with this one. Let's go.
When I step on the scene, all eyes on me. From my whip to my fit to my kicks, I'm clean. And I'm on it. I see a girl looking at me cause she want it. And I'ma beat it up, and I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad. And I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad.
I'm on it. And feeling good, about to hit the scene. Riding with a killer team, everybody fresh and clean. Looking like we stepped out the page of a magazine. Walking with a limp with 10 grand stuffed in my jeans. When you see me in the club, better chunk the deuce. I'm at the bar with a freak that look just like hoops. Ice cream, piece and chain, call it 2 scoops. Coogee on my tag, pocket full of Fruit Loops. I'm a dog, that's why they call me Goof Troop. I'm on the grind like a pimp in a new suit. Not Young Money, but you see I got some new loot. And I keep it 2 live, like I'm the new Luke. Red carpet treatment when I step on the pavement in VIP for the free. While them niggas is waiting, and if they talking about me, you know that they hating, cause we ain't did a damn thing but get this bitch elevated.
When I step on the scene, all eyes on me. From my whip to my fit to my kicks, I'm clean. And I'm on it. I see a girl looking at me cause she want it. And I'ma beat it up, beat it up. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad. And I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad.
From the window to the wall, from the ceiling to the floor. Shout to do the quick and let me see it get low. She a professional, she love what she do. Getting crunk for a nigga, getting hella loose. Shaking hands like whoa, shout it off of the chain. Do what you do, cause I like it when you're doing your thing. So do it, get it, shake it, work it. Get on the dance floor and let me see you work it. Get jiggy with it, work that. Get crunk, get loose, shout it just like that. Don't be scared, do your dance. Yin Yang in this thing, baby, it's your chance. What's the move that'll make a nigga dick get hard? And later on, let me see you make the pussy fart. If you want it, girl, you can't get it. It all depends on if.
I'm on it. When When I step on the scene, all eyes on me. From my whip to my fit to my kicks, I'm clean. And I'm on it. I see a girl looking at me cause she want it. And I'ma beat it up, I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad. I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad.
I'm gripping Lil' Mama like a basketball, cause I'm sipping on gin mixed with Orenthal. And I'm on and I'm feeling like $1,000,000. Sonny got me shining with trillion cuts sitting on my gut. Keeping it 100, real niggas get money. This man's the heads to these haters like they some test dummies. I'm on my note, bro, hit licks on the low. So when it's time to bounce, I be burning off with your hoe. She got her ass like the Macintosh logo. Half a bottom in them jeans, hopping in my photo. And I ain't tripping, but it's tricking even if you got it. Alicia Keys on her knees, couldn't get this
When I
wallet.
step on the scene, all eyes on me. From my whip to my fit to my kicks, I'm clean. And I'm on it. I see a girl looking at me cause she want it. And I'ma beat it up, I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad. And I'm on it. You niggas can't fuck with my swag. Cause I'm in here with a bitch that's bad.
NOOKmusic.com.
And I'm on it.
I live it.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
And I'm on it. I'm on it.
All right, so we back. Tell us about the video, man. Who's all up in there? How did that go down? I mean, not everybody gets a chance to make a record with somebody like the Yin Yang Twins.
Well, if you think of just the video, man, like we had so many features in it. I don't even know if I can remember everybody, but we had Zero, Point Blank, Lil Troy,
Okay.
Wanna Be a Baller,
Yep.
Charlie Boy, ESG, DJ Michael 5,000 Watts of the Swisher House, and so many others. But it was fun doing that video. We shot some of it here in Austin, and then we went to Atlanta and got it done. And what's crazy about that is before I did the song with Yin Yang, they didn't even know I rapped. And that was one of the things that with me doing Jump On It and doing the community things, I focused on that. And so when I brought artists into town for the events, they knew me as Charles. They knew what I signed them contracts and on. They didn't know I rapped. And so it was just crazy how when it worked out and I was like, I need y'all on this record. And they was like, a song? Nigga, what you do?
Right.
And I was like, bro, hey, man, I do what y'all do. I just focus on my city right now. But we was able to come together and make that record happen. And it took me to places I'd never been before, all over the world. It fed me for years. I didn't have to worry about no job or none of that. I was getting the streaming checks. And you know, I was good. It got me in New York with Warner Brothers and negotiating a deal. So, I mean, that record I'm on it did a lot for me. And I'm thinking about actually re-releasing a remix on that and putting it back out because I just found out Yin Yang Twins got 1 billion streams on TikTok. So I need to tap into that. So I'm going to be on it again.
Hey, look out for that on TikTok, man. Make that pop. So, like, I mean, tell me about Jump On It, man. You touched on it a little bit. You know, you were basically a young person with a mission. Tell us about Jump On It history and what that means in Austin.
So for those that don't know, is Jump On It started off as an outdoor summer concert series that we put together that ran every Wednesday for the entire summer. It started in 1997. I was 16 when we actually, 15 turning 16 when we actually started organizing it. Dorothy Turner, the late great Dorothy Turner, was put in a position to do programming at Rosewood Park, and this is pre-gentrification in Austin. And so she put out the call and was like, anybody want to do any programming at Rosewood Park, get at me. And I was the only one that got at her. And I'd already had an idea. My mom was instrumental in everything, and she came up with the name Jump On It. And I thought it was whack at first. Jump On It, that's lame. But, you know, when we got it.
You always think what your mom said at that age is whack.
I guess. But when we got in front of the city of Austin and we was talking about the program, and they was like, hey, what are you going to call your event?
Yeah.
I was like, Jump On It.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it started off an outdoor concert series we did crazy every week for the entire summer. And it blew up. It turned into the largest outdoor urban concert series in the state. It gave birth to Austin, Texas actually being a festival city. It was so many things. And still in 2021, it's still one of the longest lasting black programs definitely ever in the history of the city. You talking about, you know, 20 plus years, and Jump On is still live and strong. But now it's not only outdoor concert series, festivals. We have Jump On the University. We have Jump On the Radio. We're getting ready to launch an app. We have a lot of stuff going down, and Jump On It is all the stuff that encompasses anything community. And that's what Jump On It is about, is people jumping on the bandwagon of being who you are and being successful. And so, yeah, I'm rocking with it. And Jump On It is pretty much the reason I sacrificed my music for so many years, because building that, then the political pressure, the drama, Austin changing and not wanting to see thousands of black people at a park on the side of town that they were going to gentrify and turn it into a white side of town. It was always those struggles, and I went through everything. I went through the public character assassinations. I went through indictments. Man, I went through everything you can think about going through, bro. And I'm still here, and Jump On is still here. And that's what I was taught, that through the storm, you still be who you are and you do what you're supposed to do. Don't care about what nobody said about you. Focus on what you know about you and make your shit happen. And we still here. Since 1997, we still here. We still have the city of Austin as a partner. We still have so many of our people that's been with us for years that's still holding on. So it can't be that bad. And I can't be that bad.
Right.
And it can't be all of that BS everybody talk about and it still be live and thriving here in the city. We just now changing with the times, and we about to take it to a whole nother level. This event right here is virtual. We about to go virtual with it. We're gonna grow with the times and keep Jump On It going where I can pass it down to my kids and the next generation. They'll be jumping on it long when I'm gone. They still gonna be rocking it, because that movement, I know, will save the black community.
Already.
That alone.
Already. Well, cheers to that, man. We out here.
Hey, this is pretty good right here, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions, man. You just gotta let me know. These are important questions. Inquiring minds want to know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First one. You ready?
I'm ready. Exactly. Give you full answers. One sentence, one word. What you want?
I mean, just answer it, bro. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. You ready? Y'all ready? Okay, here it is. Is Tupac dead or alive?
Alive.
Where he at?
He's in our hearts, our minds, and his music is still streaming. His message and his energy is still here. He's alive and well.
That's deep. We're going to just pause on that. All right. Why is Nipsey Hussle not still with us?
Because he put his community and hood before his well-being. He made a choice for others before he made a choice for himself. And I'm not saying whether that's good or bad, but he put his people and his community before he put himself.
Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
Really?
I mean,
I'm gonna say both.
Man.
Only reason I'm saying both.
Nah, you can't do that, bro. We're not accepting that. You gotta pick one.
Okay. Kobe James.
Okay. Nat Turner or Malcolm X?
Nat Turner, easy.
Okay. I know what you're gonna say on this one. Black Lives Matter or Black Panthers? Come on.
The Black Panthers.
I mean,
easy, and I explained that just the movement of the Black Panthers.
I'm just following the orders here, man. This is what's on the list, man. You know
well,
what I'm saying? I already knew that one.
The Black Panthers, baby.
Okay.
Turner,
right.
Nat Turner. We're gonna ride. The Black Lives Matter is cool, but that's not really 100% us.
Yeah.
And you know, you got to be willing to get out here and lose some blood over this. And I ain't seen BLM do that. You know, but we already know what the Panthers was about, and we learned from their mistakes. But definitely the Black Panthers, if we can channel some of that energy,
yeah,
the world will change immediately. That's what they scared of.
I think it's interesting to me, not to take over your time, but it's interesting to me that every time there's a protest, they say it's Black Lives Matter, even if there's no real connection to that, or anybody from that organization organizing, they call it Black Lives Matter now. No matter what, if there's black people and it's social justice, they say Black Lives Matter, which to me is just they're just glossing over all the different organizations and people that are part of it. So I don't know.
Definitely, and it's sad that we have to even tell motherfuckers that our life matter. Like, it's sad that we got to even...
That's the bare minimum.
We even got to say that. But, you know, I was part of organizing a march here in Austin on June 7th. And it made worldwide history. I mean, thousands of people. Yeah. And, you know, we worked with the Austin Justice Coalition on that. And then the organization I'm part of, the Black Austin Coalition. And to see that, and then even see things like that get tied into Black Lives Matter, I mean, as the movement, I guess we black, but
Right.
definitely like we got to get to the point that we put all of those titles, all those organizations, all that shit to the side and say, look, we got to fight for our people. I don't give a damn who you with. Don't put no name on it. And that was one thing about the June 7th event. We didn't put a name on it. It was organized by black people for black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube shared it. Like, it got celebrity love. It made it to ESPN, all of that. And that was what we did here. So, yeah, it's Black Lives Matter is cool, but we got to get past that. We got to get to the point where we really willing to get out in these streets and really shed blood to change things. And I haven't seen that part of that movement yet, but I've seen it in the past with Black Panthers. So, you know, I'm definitely Tupac forever, Nat Turner, and the Black Panthers. That's where it is.
That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, well, let's talk about your future plans for NOOK Turner, the activist.
NOOK Turner, the activist. Actually, right now, we're in an active negotiation. I don't know when this is going to air, but we're working on a situation with the city of Austin right now to rebuild a black district. And we're talking about billions of dollars, and we're talking about restitution, and we're talking about actually rectifying what blacks went through from the 1928 master plan, which was the plan they put in place post-slavery that got us still in a situation where we losing.
The fight to restore the black community is personal for NOOK Turner and the Black Austin Coalition.
Why do black people always have to be on the losing end of the situation? You know, they use us for our culture, they use us for our brains, they use us for everything, but then at the end of the day, we end up losing.
Losing to what he described as gentrification. As we walk down the streets of East Austin, a historically black neighborhood NOOK barely recognizes.
This was majority black businesses and black infrastructure, but you look at now, you got the condos, and you just have white infrastructure now, you know. And that's why we want to rebuild for us, because I mean, just look at this.
So the BAC took the issue to City Council, asking city leaders to take a second look at the past and the inequalities impacting future generations.
Criminal justice, transportation, healthcare, education, just a lack of overall resources and infrastructure. When you think of Austin, you don't see any thriving black infrastructure, period.
In a unanimous decision, Austin City Council voted to, quote, right the wrongs of the past, starting with a public apology to black residents.
I don't think a lot of people understand the magnitude of what took place.
The city has committed to doing the things we need them to do in order to build that infrastructure. And so one of the things the resolution calls for is for them to go do an analysis and tell us the losses and what we have suffered from the 1928 master plan to now, and add it to current day value, so we can actually know what price tag we need to put on this restitution and what they owe us.
The resolution calls for the Austin City Manager, with the help of the University of Texas and Houston-Tillotson University, to come up with a current day value. The restitutions will be used to create a black embassy.
It's going to offer resources, it's going to offer finances, it's going to offer A to Z on what black people need to rebuild a district and to be able to have a self-sustainable life and enjoy a high-quality life that everybody else is moving to the city enjoys.
NOOK says passing Item 67 is only the beginning to restoring generational wealth in black communities.
Black Austin Coalition is an organization I'm part of on the activism side right now, and we're actively working directly with the mayor, working directly with City Council, District 1, and working with all the key humanitarian black organizations in the city. We've combined over 400 years of experience, which is ironic, 400 years, and how long we've been, going through this in this country. But yeah, definitely you will see some movement with that, and hopefully by the time this airing, y'all see it, it'll already be national and international news. But definitely we're working on a resolution and possibly some other situations that's gonna turn that around. And so to really answer that, we're building an African-American embassy. And when you think of embassy, that's people, when you're stuck in a foreign land, you have an embassy you can go to that'll give you aid. We actually in a foreign situation. This is not us. This is not what we grew up on. This is, and I'm saying we as a people. And so we're creating an embassy that'll encompass everything from A to Z on anything you need as a stranded black American to be able to get on your feet and be able to survive. And so that's going to be the key thing that we fight for. And like I said, you got to be willing to get out there and shed some red to make it happen, and we own that, and we gonna keep doing that. You know, so
That's live. Okay. So, what's the future plans for NOOK Turner, the rapper? Because I know you. I mean, that's a lot in and of itself. I mean, how many of y'all doing anything near that much? What any rapping? What's the future of you as a rapper?
I mean, NOOK Turner, the rapper, is gonna maximize the music. I never maximized the music, bro. I had songs that was the first song ever played on commercial radio in the city. I've had record label bidding wars. I've had actual offers. You know, I've had real things, but I never maximized it because I always got sidetracked with putting community first.
So you don't feel like that's still happening? You feel like you gonna put this to the side at some point, or well, you know, when is it? You know what I mean? Because that's a lot. You just explained. That's a lot.
We wouldn't be doing NOOK Turner Live right now if I wouldn't focus on NOOK Turner Live.
Got it.
That's what it's all about. It's enough people in my circle that they got to be able to take that baton and make it do what it do. That's not on me. That's why the Nipsey Hussle question you asked was so potent, because, you know, he died in his city. You know, he died in his city to somebody he already knew.
Right. And
at some point, you look at Jesus, and I don't care if you believe in the Bible or whatever your spiritual or religious beliefs are. If you look at the story of Jesus, just the story, and him supposed to be the Son of God, he never did one miracle in his hometown. And he was always on the road. Some reason we get always caught up with making our hometown be what it be. But the people that are successful, they not at home. They on the road, they out getting it, you know, and that's what NOOK Turner is about now. Is you know, Austin's my home. I love it. I'm always rep it. I'm fighting for it, tooth and nail with City Hall right now. But at some point, it's about the music. It's about where it started at. It's about the communication. Hip hop is the #1 form of communication in the world. So if I want to communicate with everybody, I can communicate better with a song. And so that's where it is. You know, that's where it is. And you know, Nipsey learned the hard way. But you know, it gives me understanding to say, hey man, your hood, you love your hood, you love your people, you rock with them. But at some point, you got to separate yourself, and then you got to get people to Bread City. And then the ones that's qualified, that's able to get there and got the understanding, you bring them with you and you show them the route. But being in the gutter with them ain't gonna do nothing but get flies, shit, and rats on you. So if you want to be rat free, you want to be op free, you got to get away from those areas that provide that situation. And that's what NOOK Turner is right now. It's separating from the things that hold us down. I was in the gutter fighting for our people. You know what I'm saying? The same time I was fighting for our people, my people was actually dogging me. I'm in California. I get a phone call. Hey man, I'm finna put the phone up to the speaker and listen to what they talking about on the radio. And I'm listening to them on the radio dog me, talking about I'm in jail and I stole money and this and that. I'm in California. What you talking about? Like, so when you start seeing it, you like, you know, you can put your people first, but at some point you got to realize that if you're gonna help your people, you got to be in a position to help your people. So that's why I got the record out that's coming out with Mo 3.
Okay.
Now in Trina, that song is called Hustle First.
Let's talk about it. Yeah,
it's called Hustle First, and that's what it's about. Is we got to learn to put our hustle first. And when I say hustle, that's whatever it is going to get you to the level where you want to be. Put that first. Because then once you put your hustle first and you get the fruits of that labor, then you can help feed everybody. You can help bring everybody on. But a lot of time we be starving and we trying to feed people. You know, we run around here, jump on it, trying to raise money to do jump on it from the people we trying to serve. We trying to get money from them to serve them. Like, it shit don't work like that. And that's what I had to learn. It's like, get to a point now to where use the gift that God gave me and let that feed everybody, you know, and that's where I'm at with it now. So Hustle First, I got Mo 3 on that record.
Yo, man, they hate on you when you living and love you when you ain't breathing. That's why I wake up in the morning and hustle into the evening. Last night I had a dream I was a broke nigga. I hopped up, looked in the mirror and said, no, nigga, hustle
you
first.
You know that things won't change, and your niggas ain't acting the same. Your bitch start running games, but you gotta remain the same. On the grind, I gotta get it, yeah. Go get the dollar, nigga, I'ma maintain. Move around if you ain't tryna work, cause I'ma put my hustle first.
Trina, for my
And it was crazy because we solidified, locked in it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, long live 3. We solidified that record on a Friday, got it done, and you know, he met his demise on that following Wednesday. So that shit is fresh, you know. And I ended up getting Trina on it, Trina Rockstar, Trina the legendary baddest from Miami, and we flew to Miami. We shot the majority of the video in Miami, but I think now than ever, people gotta learn to put your hustle first. We going through.
Y'all ready for this fit she got on in this video?
Hey man,
I don't know if y'all ready for it.
She proved to me that
man,
no cap. She proved to me it ain't about the music. It's about what it looked like.
I mean,
and you was in Miami with us, so you got a chance to. You got a chance to see what that do.
It's yeah.
So I mean, that's my whole message now: is put your hustle first. We're in the middle of a pandemic. At some point, you got to figure out what's gonna be that survival tactic that you have, because we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know if we're gonna go off the grid. We don't know if this pandemic gonna get worse. We don't really know what's going on. Our government is changing. You got to get to the point where you focus on what's gonna make you successful in whatever that is. So that record's about to come out. So y'all look out for Hustle First. It's dropping very soon. It's NOOK Turner featuring Mo3 and Trina. And outside of that, I'm getting ready to just drop video after video. We've been shooting like crazy, and I'm getting back in the mix to do me. So because I can help my people more when I get to the place I need to be.
Already. I mean, with all that said, I mean, the history would jump on it. Working with legendary artists from around the country. What would you say is like the most important thing that you've learned throughout this whole process from being 16, 17 in the game all the way till now? What do you feel?
That started way before that. I was 9 years old.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I was 9 years old touring with McGruff the Crime Dog. I wrote the theme song to Dare to Keep Kids Off Drugs. I don't know if some of y'all old enough to remember that.
Can we get some footage of that? Can we get some B-roll of that? Can we see that?
But I did that. So I mean, I've been in the mix since a pup, and
taking a bite out of crime.
And what I learned is you suffer when you try to help people. And you have to learn that suffering at some point is affirmation that you're doing the right thing. But you also have to learn from those in the past that suffered and say, do I want to follow that same path and suffer, or do I want to do something different? Because we're not obligated to do the same shit. So, I follow the path of what Jesus did, but at some point, I'm not willing to get nailed to a cross for motherfuckers that lie and spit on me and do all that shit. I'm at this point, you're going to have to catch me, and you're going to have a fight on your hands. Jesus didn't fight because that was his purpose. His purpose was to die and atone for our sins. That's not NOOK Turner purpose. NOOK Turner purpose, Jesus already done that. Now, what I'm going to do that's different. He already done that. So we get lulled into the situation of following examples, which you follow them examples, but at some point, you're your own individual. You better make a choice that's going to work for yourself, and that's what I'm learning now is I put everybody before me. And that's what I learned, and my biggest mistake ever was not making sure that I was important enough for everybody. I brought down tons of artists. Any major artist you can think of that's not necessarily like an A-list artist. I'm talking about 200,000 and up artists I brought to Austin. I mean, for years I brought down countless artists, and I can name probably on my hand how many of those artists actually know that I do music. And I'm around these people. I'm booking them. I'm around them. And I never made an agenda to say, hey, I rap. Hey, check out my song. Or, hey, since I'm bringing you to Austin, when you come through Texas, hit me up. Let's connect. I never done that because I always felt like it was me taking advantage of the community. Like, hey, I'm bringing this down for the community, but I'm finna win off of it. And that was a mistake because I deserve to have some of those benefits because I was doing something that nobody else had done. And I was taking the risk. I was taking everything that come with that and putting in the work behind it. So that's what I learned now. It's like, hey, take advantage of that. Get a record with Trina.
Yeah.
Mo3, I brought Mo3 here 3 or 4 times. Like, why not do a song with Mo3?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like these artists I'm working with and I'm bringing in town, hey, I rap too. So let's get in here and make magic happen. I'm already breaking bread with you. So I learned that. So that's why I am now. It's like I've taken care of the city. And I'll be long gone and people will realize probably what I've done. And I hope that don't happen. I'm on a mural in Austin, and I didn't have to die to be on a mural. So I don't feel like I got to die for people to realize the greatness of who I am and what I'm doing. I don't have to. I got 5 kids, bro. I'm not trying to be out here and be a crash test dummy. You know what I'm saying? For the movement, I'm out here to actually make the movement take it that next step. Now, Turner got murdered. His insurrection, it was major, and it sparked a bunch of insurrections and a bunch of things, but yeah, I got to learn from that, but I know my mission ain't to just run an insurrection again and get murdered. At some point, somebody got to take to the next page. You feel me? So that's where I'm at. The Bread City, everything we doing is taking this shit to the next motherfucking page. What we gonna do now? We already seen our martyrs. I'm not here to be a martyr.
Got it.
And I tell all my dudes all the time, we're not here to be martyrs. Y'all keep hollering about this dying shit. That's cool if you're willing to die, because you got to be willing to die. But don't accept your fate that you're going to die. You feel me? Accept your fate that you're going to die when it's your time, but don't create your time. That's what Mo 3 did, I believe. He created his time. And for whatever purpose that is, we'll see what it is. But I really wish that message of hustle first was embedded in him. But, you know, I didn't get a chance to build with him on that record and be out on the road with him and do all that because of the circumstances, but I'm gonna take that energy now and spread that to everybody else, because we done had multiple people die. King Von, it's so many artists that have died. Pop Smoke, it's so many, and it's like you got like YFN and Lucci right now on the run for murder. You got all these things, and I seen somebody say that being a rapper in the music business was a blood sport, and I don't feel like it should be that. I feel like we should change that. We run this. Quit giving up our dollar to the corporations. Quit giving up our power. Take our shit in our own hands and run and control our own destinies. And that's what NOOK Turner gonna do. And whatever that is, you control your own destiny. And when you do meet your final day, you can smile. You can smile. Nat Turner, they killed him, but he didn't give them the satisfaction to see him suffer. And they was mad. And white folks walked away from that bitch mad because they didn't see him suffer. That's my thing. People have seen black people suffer in the eyes of the camera for centuries. That's done. You're not finna see me suffer no more, bro. You're gonna see me thrive. That's what they need to see. That's what our kids need to see. So that's what it's about.
Man, we're gonna end it on that note, man. So is there anything else you wanna share with the people? Something you want to tell them to connect with? Anything of that nature?
We're looking for a NOOK Turner Riders Against the Storm record. I don't know what that record is.
That's going down. You already know.
I don't know what that record is yet.
Say.
We've done cameos and videos, but we don't know what that record is yet. And just look up NOOK Turner online. Just Google NOOK Turner and you'll see what it is. Follow the movement and join the mission. You know, join Black Austin Coalition. If you black and you in Austin, or you black and you from Austin, or you got bloodline from Austin, join it. Join it. Let's come together as one and make shit happen. I'm just not finna be the sacrificial lamb anymore.
Got it.
I'm the butcher. I'm the butcher.
You heard it here first. He got a new name, NOOK Butcher Turner. he up in here cutting meat, sausage, whatever. It's getting cut. It's getting sliced, diced.
Yeah.
We out here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in from wherever you're at, your living room, whatever state, country you're in. Thank y'all for checking this out. Make sure you look for the new music coming out from NOOK.
Yeah, let them know about the performance. Y'all finna check out the performance from me too.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Okay, my bad.
Me. Yeah.
My bad. Hey, this right here is pretty smooth.
Hey,
man.
it is.
I ain't gonna promote him because they ain't paying me, but you know.
But yo, make sure y'all check out the performance, man. He's got a bunch of stuff that he's gonna let y'all feel. So you know, turn up whatever you got in your living room. Use your remote. Turn the knob. Let's get it. NOOK Turner live.
Larger than life, meaning we larger than the ops. We larger than the enemies. We above our haters. Matter of fact, if you an op, you don't even exist to me. We deleting y'all niggas. Yeah. I'm larger than life. I'm bigger than this. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. I'm larger than life. You don't exist, nigga. You ain't on my list. Other people that I'm down with that I can call loan and the partners that I fuck with. And you gon' move around with the quickness, I ain't playing no games. Only wanna break bread with those who break bread with me. Ain't running around putting shade on my name. These niggas be hoes and these hoes be like niggas, I know that. So I stay on the low and keep hipping this old school game like throwback. NOOK Turner's the truth and the proof. You see, I got my cake right. And I know that these servers be looking for surge, but my grind is an anti-venom to these snake bites. My enemies invisible, I can't even see they ass. In a club with a drink and a bad miss, I don't even notice, so I walk right past. You beneath me, worth my breath. Not my time, not even for a sec. Better keep my mind on, get my next check. Cause NOOK Turner is now on deck. I'm on deck. I'm bigger than this. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. I'm larger than life. I'm bigger than this. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't pants, that sack. Remember, I was understudy, now I'm boss like that. Don't not move unless I give it a pass. Haters wanna bliss with an audible quick. I'm a young bitch, young, execute for the cash. Get that cash.
NOOK Turner.
Yeah, this song right here is called She a Pro. It's dedicated to all the females that's 100, 1,000 that know they the best at what they do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I know, she a pro. I know, she a pro. She love the work. She working, work. She love the work. She working, work. She love the work. She working, work. Cause she a pro. I step in the club and I'm feeling so good and them haters, they mad that it's me. I ain't even tripping on these niggas, I'm sipping on this nigga, taking piss with a bad little freak. A little thick something with a bad physique. She know she a pro cause she had to be. You know she top notch to hop in this Jag with me. That's why them lame boys looking sad to me, cause they know I'm the boss, know I'm the man. Airport status cause I stay so fly. Narcotic grind cause my money stay high. And them niggas don't test cause they know they might die. Yeah, she is a pro, I am a professional. Stacking all these dead presidents on top of each other like they was homosexuals. You know, I'm a Texas nigga with a Cali swag, with an Empire state of mind. Hustle so legit it'll make MC Hammer mad. And I like my woman like I like my grits, fresh and thick. I ain't greedy, just give me just Brittany and Miss Brina Turner, and you can have the rest of it. Yeah. I know, she a pro. I know, she a pro. She love the work, she working, work. She love the work, she working, work. She love the work, yeah, cause she a pro.
NOOK Turner.
Yeah, this last song right here is called Hustle First. It's featuring Mo 3, Long Live 3, and the homie Trina out of Miami. This the message I want to tell everybody coming straight from NOOK Turner. Is put your hustle first. Put positive shit first. Focus on your grind. Fuck the beef, man. Real talk. Damn.
You notice that things won't change.
Yeah.
And your niggas ain't acting the same.
Yeah.
Your bitch start running games, but you gotta remain the same.
Remain the same through all the
For the grind,
bullshit.
I gotta get it, yeah.
Long
Get
live
the
Mo
dollar,
3.
nigga, I'ma maintain. Move around if you ain't tryna work. Cause I'ma put my hustle first.
I'ma hustle until they know me. Fuck talking, you gotta show me. Put my dreams to the side for niggas that try to hold me. When your pockets get low, I bet you they leave you lonely. Now I stay a step ahead and my bread is my only homie. See my mama go through too much, scraping to get a few bucks or anything she had to get me up on that school bus. I refuse to see my sins, not see they daddy succeed. That's why gotta go so hard, hit the pavement until it bleed. The real ones I know they feel me, they understanding the pain. Sacrifice all you got for a nigga and then he changed. And a bitch I had a nerve to set you up for some change. Then she crying at your funeral, acting like she your main. They hate on you when you living and love you when you ain't breathe. That's why I wake up in the morning and hustle into the eve. Last night I had a dream I was a broke nigga. I hopped up, looked in the mirror and said, no nigga, hustle
You
first.
notice that things won't change. And your niggas ain't acting the same. Your bitch start running
You watching this right now, put your ones in the
but
air
you
for
gotta
hustle first.
remain the same. On the grind, I gotta get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the dollar, nigga, I'ma
Hustle first, fuck the beef.
Move around if you ain't
Long
tryna
live
work.
Cause I'ma put my hustle first. NOOK Turner. Look me up online, rock with me. The movement is here. NOOK Turner, Bread City, we out.
Once upon a time, when we didn't have nothing, we was broke. We didn't have nothing. And my mama put some change together and got me a bucket of ice cream, and I ran down the street with spoons, and all my friends came out and ate ice cream. So that's always gonna be number one, but this is a close number two. And I love y'all, my best friend right here. I give her hell. And she not sneaky like she need to be, but I think that's a good thing. So I got family, and family. And a lot of times we only come out like this when we laying our family to rest. So this makes this a beautiful night because we all alive and well. We all have survived the pandemic. We all have survived the winter storm. And I'm not as ugly as my daddy. Now, I'm gonna say this. Nah, I don't know if he planned it, but I was born on his birthday. So I think he got lucky. But then after that, he started shooting blanks because I'm the only one. It might have been too much marijuana or something, but yeah. So I love y'all. We gonna rock out tonight. My motto is always my motto. If I don't get carried out here tonight, y'all didn't do y'all job. Happy birthday.
I love you. Happy 52nd birthday, bro.
52 years.
I just want to say.
NOOK Turner, what's up, baby? I'm sending my warmest regards to you, bro. Happy birthday, man. I wish you many, many more, bro. I love what you're doing in the community and what you've been doing, bro. Man, hey, keep doing it, man. Happy birthday today, yo, day, bro. The running model said that. Hey, man, happy birthday, man. Yeah.
You are one of the most intelligent, creative, imaginative young men that I know, and you just, whatever it is that you believe in, you go for it and you don't stop until you reach that goal. I am so proud of you. We love you, NOOK. Happy birthday.